Today on Celebrity Sweat, our special music episode, Phil Collen from Def Leppard. He's got a side project called Delta Deep. We're with Mike Kroger from Nickelback, the true hip-hop icon, Snoop Dogg.
Stephen Jenkins from one of my favorite bands, Third Eye Blind.
A young, fantastically talented guy, Jake Miller. Singer-songwriter, heartbreaker, Ryan Cabrera.
Food's delicious right here.
I'm just gonna sit here and eat.
Have Celebrity Sweat.
Yeah, we're gonna get a little quiet now and stuff our mouths. Yeah.
Welcome back to Celebrity Sweat. Well, my favorite thing in the world besides fitness is music, and we have access to some of the coolest musicians the world has ever seen. We're going to kick off our special music episode with one of my favorite guys, Phil Collen from Def Leppard. He's got a project, Delta Deep. Check it out. Incredible talents of Delta Deep with us today. And first of all, we want to learn how this came to be.
Debbie's my godmother, Debbie Blackwell Cook, and she's been my godmother for about 25 years, and she's an amazing award-winning singer for a stage theater. And when Phil and I had met, I'd always told him, I was like, you know, my godmother, she sings amazing. So Debbie sang for us at our wedding when I walked down the aisle.
Right.
And then after we got married, she would come over to the house, and she'd be out all the time, and she'd be singing around the house. So her and Phil would kind of do stuff just a little bit, and then one day he played a song by Paul Rogers called Muddy Water Blues, and I was like, oh, you guys would kill this. Eventually got together and they performed it, and it was amazing, and that kind of just built itself into this set list of covers that they would do.
Burnt Sally sits around all day and smokes the blues. Y'all didn't hear me, I'ma say that one more time. I said, Burnt Sally sits around all day and smokes the blues. Listen.
One day we were in the kitchen and we wrote our first song together.
There you go.
Yeah, and then we came back and elaborated on it. We were sitting around the table, and it was like, it's bluesy, it's got this Mississippi kind of down in the Delta feel, but we want it to be deep. And I was like, oh, you should just call it Delta Deep. And they were like, oh, it stuck. Phil knew Forrest Robinson, who's the drummer.
We need a drummer and a bass player. Forrest Robinson played in the Crusaders, TLC, India RE, that's where I met him. I played him a demo and he said, I've got to be the drummer on this. So he was the drummer. Then we met Robert DeLeo, who plays in Stone Temple Pilots, he's the bass player. And he's actually a disciple of Motown.
Is he really?
He's bass playing, yeah. So played him at some of the stuff and he's like, oh my God, I've got to be the bass player on that. So that's really how it started. And then we started recording the rest of the album, and it, you know, kicked in and it sounded amazing. And then when we started playing live, it was a whole different beast completely. You know.
Incredible.
The problem, obviously, because my day job is Def Leppard, and we're pretty busy most of the time. And Robert actually still performs with Stone Temple Pilots, so we have to find gaps in between. That's the problem we have, but it's so inspiring, so we just love doing this. It's funk, it's soul, it's blues, and it's rock, so it's we get to scratch every itch.
I love it. Debbie, what's it like to play with these guys?
Well, it's great. You know, it's a dream come true. It was just magic, you know, because we didn't plan it. He just was playing some Motown around the house. Right. And we just started singing. It just godly came together. Right. You know, so then they brought me here.
Fantastic.
So I could get right, like all these women I see, and I'm like, ooh.
Well, that actually brings up an important point, and that is, tell us the connection between health, fitness, and artistry, because our viewers are very curious what that connection is. Does one fuel the other?
Yeah, absolutely. One inspires the other. But the other thing is that there's a discipline involved in both. You know, obviously, if you want to get healthy, and it takes obviously a bit of discipline, and if you want to, you know, express yourself, you know, artistically, it also takes some discipline, you know, and if you want to do it properly, you know, and there's lots of people who get really frustrated because they don't have the discipline, and it's only in certain areas. So the two really meet, and you know, me as a touring musician, you know, Def Leppard, we tour all over the world all the time, and I'll be 60 in December, so I don't feel like that. I still feel like like I'm 25, and I think you can maintain that fountain of youth thing if you're healthy.
You're also a vegan, aren't you?
Yeah.
How is that lifestyle? Because you're traveling all the time. Is there food readily available as a vegan?
There is now. I've been a vegetarian for 35 years and a vegan for 6. And it used to be really difficult. Like, I'd travel around in Germany, I go, well, I'm a vegetarian, and they go, yes, it's bacon, it's okay. And I go, no. I say, well, can't you scrape it off? So that doesn't really happen there because veganism becomes so trendy.
How are you able to exercise with that kind of schedule?
You can always exercise, you know, as you know, you get like the jet push-ups and stuff like that.
Right.
You can do that. I make it work.
Now, obviously, Debbie's voice is so different than Joe's voice. What's it like to play with Debbie as opposed to playing with your day job?
Well, it's great, you know. She's got my favourite voice, you know. It's great, and even, you know, it's kind of reminiscent of like Tina Turner in her prime, Aretha Franklin, and people I grew up on and absolutely love. And she does that just naturally, so it's goosebump time.
I got to leave.
Up next, we got a chance to hang out with the coolest band of the 90s, Third Eye Blind. 9 and 10. Excellent set, Billy. That was cool.
Thanks, but I'm tired. I missed breakfast this morning.
That's a nutritional technical foul on you, Billy. But I've got the solution. Mauer Sports Nutrition Organic Protein Bars. There's no GMO, no gluten, there's no refined sugar, no preservatives, and no artificial flavors. And they taste great. Try one.
This is good.
Real good.
Thanks, guys. But I'm not taking back the techno foul.
That's a bum call.
Now that we got that energy back, what do you say, little Tybo?
My time.
Celebrity Sweat takes you behind the scenes to see how your favorite athletes and celebrities train. We talk to the stars about eating habits, training techniques, and we inspire people of all ages to live healthy lives.
If you look at all the greats, they all have the same work ethic. We all do things that other people don't want to do.
Stretching at my age is really, really important.
If you like tennis, if you like weightlifting, whatever it is, if you eat right and you exercise, I think you're going to be healthy.
Do something that you love to do, and that's the best because you're enjoying it.
I'm a vegan. First thing, an acai bowl, you know, which is, you know, the Brazilian berry with some blueberries and stuff mixed up.
Being able to play the shows every night and be high energy like we are kind of demands a little bit of a workout routine.
So I've always kind of trained like a fighter. You know, I've always got a little gym in my house.
Check out the Celebrity Sweat store at csweat.com and watch for weekly training tips and recipes from your favorite stars. Go to csweat.com to experience great fitness and nutrition today.
I'm Eric the Trainer, and welcome back to Celebrity Sweat. Well, we're here on the beach, the beautiful Pacific Ocean, with Stephen Jenkins from one of my favorite bands of all time, Third Eye Blind. It is so great to be here with you. How did you get involved with this incredible charity?
Well, you know, surfing is really a big part of my life, and it's how I connect with nature and how I connect with my friends, but it's still incomplete if you can't share it. And I've always felt that those of us who haven't served in the military have an obligation to serve those who do. So for me, if I could put that that desire to serve together with surfing, that's beautiful. And so I actually sought it out, and I found the Timmy Miller Foundation. I found Nancy, and I said, "Hey, I just want to be a volunteer surf instructor." And she said, "We need surf instructors." And then it started to grow.
You've been on tour for a while.
Yeah.
How is it?
It's been 7 weeks that we've been basically moving every night. We sleep on a bus, we wake up behind an arena and do the gig and pack it up and do it again the next day. This has been one of the most fun tours we have. Like, it's 2 hours, and it's as hard as I can go every night. I probably burn 1,500 calories in a show.
Now, with your crazy schedule, how do you stay healthy? What's your exercise look like? What's your diet look like?
So, I found this thing recently. I've really gotten into like the 7-minute workouts, the 10-minute workouts, high intensity interval training. Your heart rate is completely jacked by the end of it.
Right.
I think so much what it does is it just changes your chemistry. I've got to maintain that energy in the day to really express it at night, because there's 10,000 people and they need to have this intensity.
When you're at home and you live in the Bay Area, do you go to a gym normally? What's your routine like health-wise when you're home?
Well, we're out here at the beach and I try to surf almost every day. Surfing is yoga, it's swimming, it's jujitsu, it's all these kinds of things wrapped in together. And then when I'm not doing that, I still love CrossFit. And people go, oh, you're gonna get hurt in CrossFit. I haven't gotten hurt yet.
Okay.
So I love doing those, just kind of like just yank stuff around. And the other thing is, like, I have a bicycle in San Francisco, and people say you can't ride bikes in San Francisco because there's hills. You'll get sweaty. I just show up sweaty.
Now, when you're not on the road and you have some free time, what do you like to do? Go to the movies? Like, what are those activities that rock stars do when they're chilling out?
I only like movies if there's popcorn. But if you've got that, I'll watch anything.
Fantastic. Now, on the road, what's your diet like?
I'm a fan of bulletproof coffee. What I try to do is have a low inflammation kind of diet.
Right.
Anything that's like the low glycemic index kind of diet will work, and it doesn't really matter how you get there. If you get there as a vegan, if you get there in paleo, it doesn't really matter. For me, what does that mean? It means broccoli and salmon is really what it means.
That sounds
good. I
good.
basically eat what a bear would eat.
That's awesome. And it's time for the Celebrity Spoon Sing-Along Challenge.
No fear, do it!
This first song comes from one of the most influential bands of all time. It was 20 years ago today.
Sgt. Pepper taught the band to play.
We've been going in and out of style.
And now, bitches gonna go buck wild.
Woo! Excellent.
Did
you guess it? It was the Beatles, of course, Sgt. Pepper. That was fantastic.
With a couple of amendments.
Oh, yeah. We changed the lyrics a little bit. Sorry to the guys in the Beatles. And we have one more. This comes from one of my favorite touring bands that never seem to go out of style. They've got a one-armed drummer. Tell me if you know this band. Out of Touch.
I know it's Def Leppard.
Out of Reach, yeah.
Bring on a heartbreak. Different song, same band.
Different song, same band. Yes, it is Def Leppard. You guessed it. We did it with the spoon right here at Celebrity Sweat.
Like I said, no fear. No fear at all. Absolutely no fear.
Up next, we're with Mike Kroger from Nickelback, and we have a true hip-hop icon, Snoop Dogg.
If you want to get in shape by using elastic bands, these bands will help you get in the best shape of your life. So, you know me, the type of guy, I'm not going to try to build anything up that's not true, but I'm a guy that's going to tell you the facts. If you got the will, there's a way. Get Stroops and Elastics. It's going to change your life.
More of music's finest coming right up. But first, let's look at some of the other great memories from the road. We had a blast over in Shanghai with the supergroup Air Supply. Is everyone excited to see the concert tonight? in the gym at the ETT Mecca in Hollywood with none other than my pal, Mike from the rock and roll band Nickelback. It's great to have you here. I see you're holding a very strange instrument. It kind of looks like a cool guitar, but it's different. It's called the bass. And what role does the bass have in your band?
It isn't anything without the bass in my band.
Really?
Yeah, without the bull fiddle, there's no rock.
It would just be back. He's the nickel. He's worth 5 cents, guys. So what role does it play within the band? It doesn't keep the beat, does it?
No, but it makes people feel things.
Interesting.
Yeah, makes you feel things.
Awesome. So can you play a couple notes for us?
How about a G note? There's a G string.
Ooh.
Little
fantastic. So ultimately, the bass provides feeling for the song, and let's play a little and see how it goes. Excellent.
Yes.
All right, here we go.
Come in.
This is not Nickelback. This is in the gym. This is Dime. It's worth more than Nickelback, so forget Nickelback. Double your money, baby, with Dime. It's our new band.
Okay, here
ready?
we go.
If you go away again this time, you know I'm waiting. If you go away again this time, you know I'm waiting. If you go away again this time, you know I'm waiting. If you go away again this time, you know I'm waiting. Did you hear the bass? It was unbelievable. That was the best part of the song.
I just felt it.
Great job. All right.
Friends and celebrities and homies, entertainers come out here and, you know, represent for a great cause. We fighting against cancer. We bringing awareness to cancer. Everybody in here has lost somebody to cancer. So we just trying to celebrate the fact that we all been through something and we all here for each other.
Now, you out here, you always working out, you playing these sports, man. Give me that exercise, man, that you teach the kids, man, in your youth football league, man, that go-to exercise, you know, to build their body up.
The best exercise in the world is running and walking. You know, people don't understand that walking is real good for you. I do a lot of walking, I pace, I do a lot of just slow walking, medium walking, fast walking, just to keep my blood circulating and keep everything moving.
I appreciate you, man. Hey, you know you got a lot of fans out here, Team Snoop, baby.
Man, it's love, man. I love these people, man. They love me back, man. These ain't my fans, these are my family members, man. It's all love out here.
Appreciate you, Big Snoop.
Introducing Power Reels, a revolutionary ultra-portable total body fitness product. Get stronger and leaner faster. Power Reels' patented constant resistance technology keeps your muscles activated through the entire exercise, so you see faster and more effective results. Plus, free unlimited online access to hundreds of exercises. Select your Power Reels resistance level and start getting in the best shape of your life now.
Celebrity Sweat takes you behind the scenes to see how your favorite athletes and celebrities train. We talk to the stars about eating habits, training techniques, and we inspire people of all ages to live healthy lives.
If you look at all the greats, they all have the same work ethic. We all do things that other people don't want to do.
I'm a vegan. First thing, an acai bowl with some blueberries.
Being able to play the shows every night kind of demands a little bit of a workout.
Watch for weekly training tips and recipes from your favorite stars. Go to csweat.com today. I'm Eric the Trainer, and welcome back to Celebrity Sweat. Well, we can't talk about music without discussing newcomers that come along and make the scene their own. Our Gym Jam series here at Celebrity Sweat featured a young, fantastically talented guy, Jake Miller. Check it out. Hey man, you've been on the road. What's it like?
It's amazing. We just got back from our European tour. We just dropped a new album. I'm so excited to be here, seeing the gym for the first time, and yeah, living life right now.
Fantastic. New album. Tell us about the new album. What's it called?
It's called 2 AM in LA. It's my first independent project since I started making music, really. This is my first album without a label. I'm independent now. I'm making all the music by myself, from the lyrics to the melodies to the beats. I'm created all in my bedroom, and I uploaded it all to iTunes and Spotify straight from my bedroom. And yeah, it went to #1 the first day that it came out because my fans are amazing.
Now here's a question. We're in a ring right now in a gym. Tell us about the connection between music and fitness. How does it inspire you?
I mean, for me, I work out every day, and 50% of it is to, look good and feel good, but the other 50% is really for my mind, for my mental, just to kind of, that's where I go to listen to music, first of all, so I get inspired by listening to other people in the gym, and also any tension that I'm feeling, anything that I'm stressed about, that's where I go to let it all out. So it's a lot easier when I go into the studio, hours later to write a song because I just came from the gym, and I'm feeling good about my day. I'm feeling good about myself, about my health. I'm just an overall better person, and it helps me perform better, write better, think better, and that's why I work out.
Let's take it back to the start when we were just kids in love. Do you remember back in the start before we started growing up? I wish we could go back to the start when the whole world was ours. I wish we could go back to the start when the whole world was ours. Let's take it back.
So you're saying when you come to the gym, it actually puts you in a better mood to write great songs?
For sure. And also a lot of the times I'll make songs, and before I even release them, I'll go to the gym and I'll run on the treadmill for a little bit, and I'll put the songs on that haven't come out yet, just so I can listen to them on repeat and kind of hear, do I want to change something? Do I want to keep this the same? And I'll just get a runner's high listening to my music because I'll envision myself performing it for the first time. And so just being at the gym and locking myself in, whether it's with my music or someone else's, it's always just a really good way to distract myself and kind of put myself in the zone.
And what is the next song about?
The next song is called Selfish Girls. I wrote it a long time ago. It's been a fan favorite for so long. It's got a little bit of a comedic edge to it, you know. You'll have to wait and find out what it's about, but you'll get a very clear idea once I start singing the lyrics. But
fantastic. We give you Jake Miller.
Ugly, yeah, and I'm over it like a fraction. She loved herself way more than she loved me. Only cared about her Instagram captions. So this the last song I'm ever gonna write for you. Go find a douchebag, maybe he'll be right for you. And if you wonder why your phone ain't ringing, call my voicemail and I'ma start saying, selfish girls, they want the whole wide world. They just want everything. And they cry when the sky ain't blue. This song's for selfish girls, they want the whole wide world. I give them everything, and there ain't nothing I can do.
Woo! So good. Thank you. He's funny, he's smart, he's super talented. Jake Miller is #1. Ow! Up next, we went to one of our favorite restaurants, The New Deal, to hang out with singer-songwriter heartbreaker Ryan Cabrera.
Introducing the elite class of athletic rollers, the Fit Roller from Fire and Ice Therapy.
The Fit Roller, with the aid of hot and cold therapy, helps to increase flexibility, roll out sore muscles, roll out knots, increase circulation, and reduce inflammation.
I had the foam rollers with the ridges on there. You can't heat them, you can't ice them. The Fit Roller, you're able to do the heat, you can cool, and it's everything in between.
Call now to get the Fit Roller Fit Kit.
I'm Eric the Trainer. I'm a Hollywood-based physique expert, and I'm here to always search for the latest innovations in health and fitness to give my clients the edge. When you're looking for the very, very, very best, there's only one choice. It's Stroops. I'm Eric the Trainer, and welcome back to Celebrity Sweat. Well, today we're in Burbank, California at one of my favorite restaurants. It's called The New Deal, and this is Ramsey. What inspired you to bring this restaurant to LA?
It was a family effort. It was me, my mom, and my sister, and we felt like the area needed like a nice home-style family restaurant where people could come and eat, and it wouldn't drag them down. It would be healthy because we believe in farm to table. We believe in all natural goods. It's something that I grew up with my mom because she's the chef. She actually created the whole menu here and did such a wonderful job with it.
And there's an incredible FDR connection. It is called The New Deal. Tell us about the FDR connection.
Well, the entire block actually has a bunch of antique stores. So the whole community, it's called Magnolia Park, and it has like a Depression era 30s, 40s vibe about it.
We are with the chef here at The New Deal, who happens to be Ramsey's mom. What inspired you to open this place?
Well, I've been wanting to open a full restaurant for a while now. We have a cafe down the street, and it's kind of a more of a European style, you know, paninis and salads and such. So we were looking in the area to open a full restaurant, comfort food, but kind of elevated to more of a healthier status. Even if you've had, you know, a meatloaf or a mac and cheese, you still feel like you've eaten healthy.
Fantastic. Well, I've had the meatloaf here. It is incredible. What are we going to be cooking today?
Today, I thought we would cook just a good old all-American burger, get a little protein. We also have a fantastic turkey burger. Then we have a very special vegan Sloppy Joe. And if you guys ever grew up on Sloppy Joes, you will not have any clue that this is not real meat. It is fantastic, and the vegans that come in here just love it.
Oh, yeah. You know, Phil Collen from the rock band Def Leppard came here on our suggestion, enjoyed the vegan sloppy joe, said it was delicious. He raved about it.
Thank you.
At the New Deal, in the kitchen with the gang from the New Deal, Ramsey, who is joining us today?
Well, it's a good pal, a wonderful patron, a better person, and an even more phenomenal artist, Ryan Cabrera, right here.
You know, I like to consider myself a food connoisseur, so it was definitely mandatory that I'm here today. So thanks for inviting me.
Oh, thank you.
And I wanted to meet you. Awesome. So I'm here. I'm ready.
Sable's gonna grill us up a cheeseburger, and that's one of our #1 selling burgers on the menu. Everything we use is fresh. Produce is locally grown and organic, so naturally it's going to be healthier.
Ryan, because you're on the road so much, by the way, love your songs, hear you on the radio all the time. I know that you're on the road a lot. It's very challenging to eat healthy as you travel so much. How important is this type of food to you?
Well, I didn't start eating like super healthy until later in my life, so I learned like the importance of having clean food. On the road, it is tough, like, you know, to find anything like this. That's why if you can find places like this, you savor them and you love them. And now I do eat like all organic, grass-fed, and to me, it's important.
Go ahead and also pop on a turkey burger. We make our turkey burgers here from scratch as well. We use both dark and light meat, so it's not too dry. Gluten-free buns.
Now, was FDR a big burger guy?
FDR's favorite was actually a grilled cheese.
Now, Ryan, are you more of a grilled cheese guy or more of a burger guy?
I'm more of a burger guy because I can do the protein style because the gluten doesn't really sit well with me. But, I mean, I'll eat grilled cheese to get me drunk enough. Like Ramsey said earlier, like you are what you eat. So there's times when we're on the road and we're eating crappy, and then when we get on stage, you're sluggish and you're slow and you don't have like the energy that you would have if you are eating clean and healthy. So, you know, it's obviously important. When you wake up, like if you change your diet and you start eating stuff the right way and clean way, then you really do have the energy. You know that. Yeah. And for me, like it changes the week. Changes your week, changes your show.
So good. Woo! Beautiful.
My stomach is just going.
So right here we have the turkey burger, we have the veggie sloppy joes, and we have the all-American burger. Whoa. Please, guys, dig in. Pick your weapon.
That's a turkey burger, so I'm going to gobble it up. Ow!
I'm gonna try the veggie sloppy joe first.
Awesome.
I just don't get my brand new shirt dirty, so.
It looks fantastic.
It looks good.
Thank you.
All right, I'm going all-American.
What's it? Is it turkey?
That's the turkey.
All right.
Oh, good. Wow.
Amazing.
Thank you, FDR.
Thank you, Celebrity Sweat.
Come to the New Deal in Burbank. It's the greatest. I love it. Thank you so much.
Thank you. It was my pleasure.
Awesome. Well, there you go. You've heard all of the best music that we have to offer. I hope you enjoyed it. On behalf of Celebrity Sweat, I'm Eric the Trainer. I'll see you next time.
So if we're hanging out, there's a big chance that I'm going to be really sweaty, and you're going to have to deal with it.
I'm going to call Steven my sweaty friend, just in case you're curious.
What's up, guys? This is Jake Miller, and you're watching Jim Jams. Jim Jams. Jim Jams. What's up, guys? Hit me like a train. Wait, I forgot the lyrics. It's such an old song.
You're always bragging about your fresh buns.
Well, you know, you got to keep the buns fresh to keep everybody happy.
I feel like he has a chip on his shoulder.
Uh-oh.